Hey guys, Cynic UK here, and today we're going to be talking about Predecessor's new image that they posted on Twitter yesterday. This is going to be a very short video. I'm just going to give you my brief thoughts and hypothesis as to how the lane can be played, how the lane looks, and go from there. So we'll start with just the pathing. So as we can see on the ground, there's like dirt, which kind of matches everywhere that you can kind of go. So if we just draw an outline as to where we can see the dirt lines, you can kind of get, actually just start from the beginning. So if we have this goes around, goes inside there, it goes around and probably goes to the left. And then again we have this dirt line going behind us. And then here we have an going into the alcove, going to the left there. We don't know if we can go around the back here. I don't know if this is just a straight wall or if this you can wrap around it. Guess we have to wait and see about that. And then we have the ramp going up, and then on this side it looks like it kind of stops there with the grasses. Again, it could just be a break in the grass, or maybe for here, for example, it looks like you can walk in this direction just by the way the dirt path is positioned. And also there's a cutoff for the wall here, so this doesn't look like a solid wall, so maybe you can walk down this way. And it also looks like there's an opening in the jungle just due to how the dirt path is looking, so maybe we can get like a gank going from that position. So what I also like about if we delete this, what I also like about the lane itself is the fact that this is like a slow incline, it looks like. Well, I mean it is just because you can see based off this wall positioning. So it looks like there's a line of sight breaker here, and if there is a jungler opening here, jungler can use this as a line of sight breaker to be able to go and wrap around. If this is based off of what we can see here, this is a Paragon Legacy picture, where it looks like there's a line of sight breaker here, jungler can go around and either gank from behind, or if the person walks too close to the edge, they could probably jump up with a movement ability and gank from that position. Again, I don't know what's in here. I didn't play Paragon, so I don't know what's in there. The same goes for this picture. We don't know what's over here, if there's even anything over here, other than just a line of sight breaker and allow ways to be ganked. So another thing that we can look at is the fact that there are like these pillars here, which again, they look like you can hide behind because of the way this one is. There's like a little like platform there, so you could probably use melee champs to kind of like hide in these like almost like cubbies, if you will, to kind of like surprise a ranged character or surprise a person walking back to lane if you have the minions in a decent position. But obviously the lane looks kind of wide enough that you could probably check these cubbies from the opposite side of the lane. One thing I would like to ask or know is, see where there's this opening per pillar each side. I would like to know if that is the same on the opposite side, because as we saw in this image here, the alcove has openings behind, which allows for like movement abilities to be used to gank. And I'm wondering if that's the same on this image, where if this is mirrored on the opposite side to allow junglers with, or just laners in general, to be able to use a movement ability to jump into the lane rather than playing the static way of rotating around and going behind, which I would assume it's mirrored on both sides, because there isn't really a shadow here. So I'm assuming that the sun can come through here, because if there was a backing on this would be darker. Again, I don't know how the lighting is, so I guess it's just an assumption at this point. But overall, I really like how the lanes look. It's a lot better in terms of like interaction as a jungler, compared to Fault, for example, because Fault you can gank from the jungle, that's it. Whereas here it looks like you can do some more creative plays where you can gank from the lane, go behind to an alcove, or if there is an opening here or even in the mid lane, mid part, you can do like some ganks or even position to gank from behind from the alcove, or just gank from the jungle itself. So honestly, I really like this offlane, to be honest, just from looking at it. It'd be interesting to see how it plays. But yeah, this is just a very short video of me going through, giving my thoughts and what I can see, what we can't see, and hopefully this was insightful. Really looking forward to Predecessor, and I hope to see you guys there. Leave your thoughts and opinions on what I've said below. If you would like to have a conversation, go ahead, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace, my dudes.